This video, I'm just doing a spring cleanup, getting as much as I can out of the flower beds, around the shrubs, in the rocks, out in the stones, and some of the um, window wells, some of the clipped shrubs that I trimmed up from the fall time. But the spring cleanups are good for a good appearance and stuff like that. You don't want it to sit around and wilt away and just look crappy during the fresh growth springtime, because then you've got the last year's debris still into it, and it suffocates a lot of the small shrubs and stuff like that. But I blow it out in the yard. uh, it makes it a lot easier to pick it up and with the mowers, or I might be doing some dethatching here too, so I'll get as much as the loose stuff I can get out into the grass, rake it, blow it up into piles, and with using mowers, and then continue to do the next step. It's either dethatch in the yard, or they're getting ready for fertilizer too. So, and fertilizer is first step in the springtime will be, wait until the soil is at least 58 degrees for about 5 to 7 days. That way the soil is becoming neutral for the activity for the fertilizer or the seeds to produce what they're supposed to do. You don't want to get a head start on the fertilizer when it's, there's snow expected next week. It's to be a lot of more of a production on the fertilizer, or the seeds. So pay attention to that. It's common. Mid Michigan area, we're in the first week of spring, and you know how that goes, where it's still, sometimes we get that one snowstorm in mid to late April on a surprise. But and this yard I've been doing for quite a few years. This common. I did a fall cleanup in November, but the surrounding area, the neighborhood, has got a lot of oak trees, and they just tend to blow. And oak trees are known for late late fall and early winter dropping. So, but they'll gather up, and not only that, but if you get neighbors next door that doesn't take care of their leaves or whatever, half of it blows through and clugs up on your, or just gathers up on your the house what you're cleaning at. But it's easy, typical maintenance that is not really that difficult. The main thing is on jobs like these is you just got to show up. You can't, talk to the customers. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it, and then and wait and then not do it or whatever. But just, showing up is the toughest part of the job. That's what I tend to do. Is just, there's a few customers I've been doing for 25 years plus, which, I enjoy it. It is a passion, and to communicate with these customers, they're, it's one on one. They're not. I'm not just the company coming in, and different guy next week be cutting or whatever showing up. No, it's me. I'm the boss. I show up. I do the job. I take responsibility for your yard as if it was my yard. So everything I do for this yard, I would mostly do for my yard too. To take care of it, maintain it, and take pride of it. It's not it's not that difficult to admire, uh, not only yours but everybody's you maintain, and you get a lot of compliments, and a lot of people return customers, and that's what they like. They like the honest and the their professional appearance of just one person coming in taking care of it. It's like their own personal little gardener, and that's sometimes how I feel. If I can get in there and tell them what I'm going to do, and they're happy with it, that by the end of the job, I'm happy. and they're happy, and I know I've got a secure spot for next week with these customers, or and then a week after that, and the whole season or whatever. But and then they're the ones that's gonna tell the next customer, the next neighbor, or their next friends that, this guy does a pretty good job, and he shows up. He shows up and tells me what he's going to do, and he's going to do it. I'm not, yeah, it is for the money part, but it is for the passion of it too. That's what makes the trust on these people, and you always tell them, I always tell these customers, it's not about the paycheck, it's about the passion, and that